What up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out more Seinfeld and this is the Cheever Letters. This is an episode that has been requested for quite some time. Not one that I remember at all, but I do know that it takes place directly after the Bubble Boy episode, which we watched a long time ago in the aftermath of when Kramer burned down Susan's father's cabin. That's a mouthful.
It's funny to even say that sentence of words, but that's like Seinfeld in a nutshell.
But if you want to be ahead of our YouTube posting schedule or have access to our full-length reactions of Seinfeld, where you take a copy of your episode, sync it up with us, and watch it from beginning to end with no cuts, you can do so by checking out our Patreon. And don't forget to check out our second channel, Casey and Anthony. That's where we post all of our blog content.
I don't think people think of their office as a workplace. I think they think of it as a stationery store with Danish.
I never liked Danishes. Not like the people like the pastry.
She hasn't told her father yet?
No, we're supposed to tell him tonight.
How about the cabin?
Susan wants me to be there.
You meeting the father for the first time?
After you burned down his cabin?
I didn't burn it down. Kramer did.
It always comes back down to Kramer.
Nice enough to give you a box of very fine Cuban cigars.
Yeah, I know what happened.
You give him the Kramer?
And you dump them off onto Kramer, who proceeds to burn the man's cabin down with one of those very same cigars.
Oh my gosh.
So it was really his own fault then for giving the cigars.
Maybe we shouldn't start writing today. I got a lot on my mind.
No, we've put this off long enough.
Oh, this is still about the pilot.
What's the worst he can do? So you burn a house down.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
We could build a cabin like that.
Well, maybe not us, but two men could.
Bix? What'd you get, Bix?
Well, you got a problem with the pen now?
It's like the most commonly used pen on earth.
I feel like Bic is the only name brand of a pen I would know.
So you're gonna sit there?
He wants to sit there!
All right, act one, scene A.
Drink?
No.
He's already trying to take a break.
Weren't you supposed to call Elaine?
Yes.
Procrastination.
He turns on the TV and gets a snack!
Relatable.
Is there any way I can get through to you directly? Every time I call Sandra, bends my ear for like 20 minutes. So we're on for later?
Yeah, I'll come by after work.
Oh, remember
the wobbly
it makes
pencil,
it wiggle?
yeah.
But not really, it's like an optical illusion.
Okay, how about this? I'm in my apartment, you come in.
It's beautiful.
It's so basic.
When my friends call, could you not talk to them for too long?
Why? Did Jerry say something?
Oh.
He must have said something.
Oh, no, he didn't say anything.
I can't work for you.
Sandra, I'm sorry, I really am.
I mean, she was a little dramatic about that.
Very hard being a stand-up comedian. Sometimes I don't laugh.
Well, you remember I told you about the pro, at the Westchester Country Club who's letting me play around every time I gave him a couple of those Cuban cigars? Maybe you can ask Susan's father for some more, huh?
Oh my gosh. That'd be the worst thing you could do.
I can't ask the guy for more cigars after you burned down his cabin.
Why, what's one thing got to do with another?
Oh, Kramer.
I gotta go to Susan's parents' house for dinner and
You got 4 hours. What about the script?
I think we got a bite on it.
You might have ADHD.
Doesn't George look like your sister Sarah?
What?
George looks like the sister?
Her son's a podiatrist.
Oh, I have tremendous respect for people who work with feet.
What does that even mean?
I enjoying those cigars I gave you.
I'm sucking them down.
Odd choice of words.
You can't get those cigars anywhere.
You and your cigars.
Where's some more lipstick?
Oh my gosh!
How'd you like the cabin?
Oh, the cabin.
Oh, here we go.
Right after we get off the phone, then you go and tell her, now I'm responsible for this woman quitting. Oh, this is unbelievable. Sandra, this is Jerry Seinfeld. Listen, I just want to tell you, there's been a terrible misunderstanding. It was a real treat talking to you on the phone. And she thought I was being sarcastic, because I'm a comedian and all.
This is how he's gonna spin it.
The comedians can always use that excuse.
Of course I like you. Tonight?
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
she's got a date out of it!
Like you like that.
Now I gotta have a drink with her.
This is so random. It's just like Elaine's assistant.
My father built that cabin in 1947.
And Kramer burned it down.
Wow.
My mother was recuperating from impetigo at the time, and she died there the following winter.
The lore for this cabin.
Dad passed away 10 years later to the day. His last words to me were, cherish the cabin.
Wow.
Not take care of your sister. She's a paraplegic.
That's the one who looks like George?
The thing is, the cabin is kind of,
Burned.
there was a fire, and it,
Burned.
Oh my goodness.
Burned.
Oh my gosh.
Did they find anything?
If you look at the whole situation, what with it being your cigars and everything, it's really rather ironic. One might even say, in a sense, comical.
Is that what I said? I am George. Same thought process.
I can't believe you said that.
Whoa.
What'd he say?
You were the one who was talking dirty. I was just trying to keep up.
How dirty did you go?
You're really sick.
I'm not sick. You said much sicker things than me. We're drinking and talking, and so she starts rubbing my leg.
Your leg?
I know it's the wrong thing to do. She works in Elaine's office.
Technically, she quit.
She starts with the dirty talking.
All right, hold on.
He like threw in the towel.
What could you have possibly said that was like so egregious?
What did she say? The usual.
No, I don't know. How do I know the usual?
She says,
Oh, damn it, we can't hear.
And what did you say?
That's very dirty.
she starts talking about her panties.
I'm gonna need some water here.
So I said, you mean the panties your mother laid out for you?
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
What does that even mean?
Like your mother picked your clothing?
Panties your mother laid out for you? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, nobody knows what it means. That's why it's provocative.
It gets the people going.
Well, that's not offensive. It's abnormal, but it's not offensive.
I thought it was gonna be something worse.
I don't want Elaine to know about any of this.
What if this girl says something to her?
She will tell her. She's going back to work. I talked her into it. How stupid was that?
Turn it into a joke and own it. Then it'll have no power over you.
Well, let's go. We got a lot of work to do today.
All right.
Nothing's gonna get accomplished.
They have executive dysfunction.
I go hello. Now we need something here. Oh, hey.
Kramer walks in.
There you
I'll
go.
come back.
No.
Kramer can probably give ideas.
I think they're just trying to look for a reason to like stop.
Did you talk to that guy about getting me some more cigars?
I told you, I'm not gonna do that.
I guess I'm just gonna have to take matters into my own hands, huh?
Were you going to Cuba?
Oh, he is!
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's a very private matter, but extremely urgent.
I'm pretty sure back in the day they were illegal.
All right, you know what we should do? We should go to the movies. Get away from the script for a while.
Yeah, we should.
They can't get shit done.
Nice going, Jerome Seinfeld.
What?
Jerome?
I'm back to work.
Well, then you've just got to fire her.
Why? What happened? Did you talk?
He said some things.
What is this about?
Cigars. I saved one of the cigar rings.
You mean one of these?
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Wow.
I'd like to buy a couple of boxes.
You realize, of course, these are illegal in your country.
Is he gonna become like a cigar mule?
I like that jacket.
Oh, he loves that jacket. He can't give it away. That was his mother's boyfriend's jacket.
Hi.
Is this the one that looks like George?
Oh,
This is my aunt, Sarah.
He doesn't look like me.
The man from the insurance company dropped this off this morning. He said it was the only thing left from the remains of the fire.
maybe it wasn't about the cabin, it was what's in the cabin.
From John Cheever.
That name sounds very familiar.
I think he was a novelist.
Last night with you was bliss.
Oh, shit!
My orgasm has left me a cripple.
Whoa!
I love you madly, John.
Oh my gosh.
P.S. Loves the cabin.
The box! My letters! Give me that!
Oh, there he is!
Oh, drama.
Who's John? Who's John?
I knew it.
And you and John Cheever? Yes! He was the most wonderful person I've ever known.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And I loved him deeply. In a way you could never understand.
This cabin burning down, the truth came out.
Well, we really should be.
Wow.
Real good. You know how much money you cost me today? $429. What?
Whoa.
I got Sandra transferred to another office upstairs, okay? So she blabs to Lippman about my long-distance calls to Europe.
So you call at work?
So you don't have to pay?
So she just left the office, didn't say a word to you about anything.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He's in the clear.
I'm gonna pay for that.
No.
I was the one that encouraged you to fire her. The whole thing was all my... Smoke?
It's Kramer and his cigars.
I want you to meet my new friends here.
The jacket.
Isn't that,
Oh, yeah, okay. We're going. All right.
The cigars were worth it.
Hey, what are you reading?
Oh, The Falconer by John Cheever.
John Cheever. You ever read any of his stuff?
Yeah, I'm familiar with
Personal notes.
Unpublished works.
Okay, I'll leave you two alone. Maybe I'll go visit my mother. Just bought me some new panties and they're all laid out for me.
Oh, she knows! And she got it paid for. Elaine.
So in watching this episode, I'm not sure if I ever had seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I really liked that the cabin had more to it. Like, there was more depth, more story, more lore, the drama.
Yeah.
Like, with Susan's family, hilarious.
Yeah. The dad with his secret relationship with
John Cheever.
That one fateful weekend at the cabin.
And it's funny because, like, now you realize it was him worried about that, not necessarily the cabin, like, that burned down.
I didn't catch it, but he said something like, did they find anything?
Yeah.
He was worried about those letters.
Letters.
What he said after, he's pleased me in ways that you never could, was absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Also the Jerry part. The panties your mom laid out. Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know what it means. But like you said, Jerry didn't really know what it meant either. I was expecting something egregious, but I was like, they're not going to tell us if it's that egregious. But obviously what she said was kind of like, you know, mumbled, so you couldn't really hear about it. It's almost something that like George would get himself into a little bit, to be honest.
That is definitely a George line.
But like I said before the episode, if you want to be ahead of our YouTube posting schedule or have access to our full-length reactions to Seinfeld, where you take a copy of your episode, sync it up with us, and watch it from beginning to end with no cuts, Patreon's where to do it.